Hello, my name is Wes. In this series of communication videos, I wanted to talk about engagement. Engagement is where you are talking to somebody else and they're actively engaging in the conversation with you. One of the key indicators that someone is actually listening is they're asking questions. They might be repeating facts back to you, getting clarification. When they're not doing that, you're really just talking to talk. I have a problem with this a lot, actually. I was going to say sometimes, but a lot. I'll just start talking and talking, especially about a subject I'm very passionate about. I can continue talking and talking without any stimulation, without anybody asking questions, and that is a problem. Something that I have to take stock of, have a realization that I'm doing. This also leads to babbling and just continuously talking with no real focus, and then I actually lose my focus, my point. I have to realign myself to the subject that I'm talking about. One of the things that's problematic with that is that you have a plan of where to go. So say you're talking about leadership. You want to talk about your leadership style or one place that you want to lead the team. But if you're talking about leadership and then you kind of go to another subject, to another subject, to a story, to another story, and before you know it, you were living in China when you were in college. And that has nothing to do or have any relevance towards the leadership talk that you're leading. So that is a very big problem. One of the things you can do to avoid this is to plan ahead. Have little bullet points. You don't have to script everything, but just have little bullet points. Key facts that you're going to jump to and use as a basically signpost, so you can in your head prep stories that will reinforce your ideas and then go on from there. If you do not plan, you plan to fail. This is just a talking head video of me explaining my understanding of communication, my communication style. I love to tell stories. I love to be animated. I love to use my hands. But some people, it's very hard to talk to large audiences, to even more than a few people or anybody that they don't know outside their circle, right? So one of the things that I like to do is just think of them as wondering children, like inquisitive children. I like to give people, I guess, purpose through my speaking. Recently, I have been going on about this, like YouTube and doing different things and enriching yourself, going to classes. But if you don't use it, you lose it, right? I know it sounds funny and it's an old, adage? In my experience, I'm a doer, not a learner, I guess. I don't know how you'd say that. I learn by doing. So if I read a book and then I don't put it into practice, I will very quickly forget what it was about. But if I read, say, or watch videos or read books on like this about how to communicate, about how to build a YouTube channel, about how to do these different things, thumbnails and length of video, all these different things, I put it into practice so I can talk about it. And I feel very comfortable talking about it, but things that I just read once and kind of read it, not really engaged with the material, I really don't remember what it's about. I can kind of stumble my way through it, but it's not very good. I'm not very informative. It's not a very good use of my time. And if you're talking to other people and you're stumbling through it, you're wasting your time. And even worse, you're wasting their time. Time is very important. We only have a finite amount of it. So every time you engage, try to make it educational, fun, and something that you want to be part of, right? Sounds simple? I know, but I guess that's all for now.